was a chair, but you should be able to get in the picture.
Good morning and welcome to the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Co-Cigar at 3418 Bienville Boulevard / Highway 90 in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Mort, Bones, and I'm Maverick, welcoming you to the show, and we have a special guest. Would you like to introduce him, my friend?
He forgot his name.
He did.
No,
What is it?
Gavin.
Gavin.
All right.
I'm impressed. Really nice.
Gavin from Espinosa.
Espinosa.
Gavin
Grant.
Grant. How do you pronounce
Grantham.
Grantham.
Grantham. Okay, that's what I thought.
Like Gotham, except
Yeah.
You know,
any way you can
spelled
remember it,
exact-
right?
Like if you think about a fairy who gives ham, I grant. Grant.
Fairy who gives
Yeah.
hand.
You've been granted ham.
That's pretty good.
And we're not
I'm
kosher,
thinking
for
like
the record.
the look on your face is like, did he really say that?
I mean,
Okay.
we
Garanthan.
do believe in hiring the handicapped. They're fun to watch.
Yes, especially me.
Did we get
Well,
out?
yeah.
Did we get out that he is our Espinosa rep? I didn't.
Yes, I did say
Did you?
Espinosa.
Okay.
And today we are smoking the Laranja, and he's going to tell us all about it.
Hybrid.
It's a
Hybrid.
It's a hybrid cigar.
And
So it's half electric, half power.
Lavazza cigar.
Donut shop. Donut shop coffee.
So, coffee, I'm sorry.
Somebody forgot the coffee again.
Not again.
No, why not? Again sounds good.
It's just the first time.
Again sounds good. First time.
Well, I mean,
It won't be the last.
we always forget
Yeah, that's
shit.
Especially me.
From time to time.
Yes.
Before
Yeah.
we get into cigars, we got anything real quick? No more World Cup until Sunday.
No,
Saturday.
Oh, is it Saturday? Oh shit!
They
I thought
changed
tomorrow.
No,
They changed it, right?
third place game's always the day before. So third place game will be
Oh.
England versus France, Miami, and then Sunday will be
Sunday's the one I'm.
Argentina.
Hey, I'm still
versus
watching.
I'll watch
Spain.
it, but
Who you like in that game?
Skill wise, I like Argentina mostly because skill wise, I like Spain, but for storyline, Argentina will be better. Spain's
Yeah,
always had better distribution of the ball because they do that quick pass back
Oh,
and forth. And
Yeah.
they got Lamine Yamal, who is one of the greatest, or is going to be one of the greatest. And Messi is the greatest.
And
yeah, we'll start.
they've only give up one score the entire series.
Yeah, they got Cugaria, who's one of the greatest. He's
Okay.
a really good left fullback.
There's a picture out there that they put out with Messi when he has long hair. and
Yeah,
all
when he
that.
baptized
Giving the
Yamal.
kid his actual baptism.
Yeah.
I was like, so that storyline is kind of like, all right, him against him now.
You know what the funniest part about that is? Lamine Yamal's Islamic.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like Messi
Well, yeah,
baptized
I
this
guess-
guy. I'm like, no, he
I
didn't.
can't stereotype by the name.
Yeah.
But I mean, when you think about
How
it,
about that?
Yeah,
I'm-
his
I'm-
dad's Moroccan.
I'm a Messi. I like Messi.
I'm
Messi.
really surprised that France
Oh,
laid the egg that they did.
Yeah.
I really am.
They look like we did.
It's sad because they probably scored the most points during the entire series than any other team.
They're a monster. They're a machine.
And Zimbabwe did Mbappe, whatever.
Kylian Mbappe.
He didn't do Mbappe. That's right. He didn't do
Yeah.
anything during that match. Nothing.
He had
You
a
know,
couple
You know
shots, but
something?
it
They
was
didn't
mostly
shit.
their
We shit the bed
stifle.
worse. U.S. shit the bed worse. We just
Oh.
didn't show up.
No, they didn't.
Now
show
we
up.
were very lackadaisical.
Yeah, they thought
They
they
didn't
had
want to
it.
win.
They thought they had it in the bag.
Yeah, they didn't, but they didn't play like
But
they
you know,
wanted to.
England also thought they had it in the bag.
Yeah,
They really did.
yeah.
Yeah, England.
So the big match is Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday
Sunday.
for it all, for the goals.
Sunday,
Go.
New York, 2 p.m., the biggest sports event.
Can't pawn that.
No, but it
No,
does
it's
melt it down.
Melted.
But
You
it
have to
wasn't-
have the capabilities,
Oh, that's
and
easy.
who you going to bring that to?
It's easy to do.
Anybody's got to kill him.
Johnny Cash at one piece at a time.
That's right. Chop it up.
Chop it out. And do a little
Melt
bit
it
at a
down.
time.
It'd be a terrible decision. It's beautiful.
It would
Oh,
be
it's-
terrible, but it
isn't
would
it?
also be just as bad as the NHL trophy when the owners
But you
put
can't-
their family's name on it instead of the
Oh,
team.
yeah.
Oh, the
That's
8 kids.
But you can't you can't pass around the FIFA trophy like they do the Stanley Cup. I mean, it's just
Lord Stanley.
it's just too
Yeah.
big and whatever.
Yeah, you don't get a day with it.
But that FIFA, that's just a beautiful trophy, man.
Yeah, it's their second one actually.
It's a beautiful trophy.
It
The first one, I think they redesigned it
$20
in
million.
the 80s is when they redesigned the World Cup.
Man,
But
I was
before that,
concerned-
it's just this
I was
big
concerned
square
about
kind
one
of.
thing.
Yeah. Cool.
Concerned
cool.
about one thing in the early days.
So let's learn about this
Drinking
cigar.
and partying.
The Laranja. Tell us about it.
Hybrid.
All right, so you guys smoking a Laranja hybrid? It'll be coming out, I believe, next month.
Oh, it's not even released yet?
No, it hasn't been released. Look at you guys.
Oh,
Look at-
we're special.
Yay!
Laranja.
Special cigar for special people.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah, we are special.
How about that?
We are special.
We are privileged
I like
to
special.
smoke a non-release cigar yet.
What are we supposed to get out of it? Go ahead.
So medium strength, it'll start out. I've noticed it's usually initial light. It's got a little bit more pop than the average medium strength cigar. Ecuadorian Habano Oscuro wrapper, Brazilian and Nicaraguan in filler, Nicaraguan binder. It's called a hybrid because it's a combination of 3 different countries of origin.
Which is interesting.
Is that what Laranja mean?
That, I mean, hybrid was also available. You can't pass up, like, for some reason, the name was never taken. We're like,
How about that?
hybrid of stuff, and we also get the name, and it's a simple, to the point name, which is also very important with branding. The less you have to say to get it out, it's better.
It's a pretty label.
And it actually does say
Good label.
hybrid on it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So it's very descriptive.
easy to notice. When you guys get them in the humidor, it'll be a black and green box, same as all the other Laranja, it just pops. We've been trying also, I'm sure you notice it, your humidor is probably flooded with red and blue.
And gold
And
and
green.
Lots of red. Lots of
So
red.
throw in green, adds a little pop, gets you a little bit more, because you just want to be able to also attract eyes to your section. That's
I like the
biggest
box
thing.
press.
Oh, I love box.
That's perhaps you've
my favorite.
you've gone on that before. It's a very easy cigar to hold.
Yes.
Yeah, a little
I
softer
like the
box
feel.
press. It's not too firm.
Yeah.
And when you get a cigar ashtray like this, some people, for whatever reason, make ashtrays flat like this without the
Yeah.
cigar rest. So it's all flat. At least this will
You're
still
staying.
sit there. It's
Yeah.
not,
It
It's not
ain't
rolling
off.
It's not rolling off the.
Right.
That's a pain.
And-
Okay. Was that it on? That's not it on this. I mean,
I mean,
who came up
taste-
with the blend? Obviously.
tasting this is actually the first blend done by Eric Jr. So Eric Espinosa Jr.
Okay.
So he started working on this last year, and so this will be the first one we release where it was his project to start.
Okay.
Wow.
It'd be pretty cool because that's Eric's usually more on promotion stuff. Smoked cigar, been with the company since it started, but Junior usually works on all of our promo swag items and all that because he's like pretty much any design you've seen, like the warheads and all that. It's all been Eric.
Oh,
So a lot of stuff like that, people are like, "What does he do?" I'm like, a lot of the stuff you like, but you don't realize why you like it.
Yeah.
I got a last week. I ordered. Well, I'm part of Cigar Army, and it has special with Lena and Johnny Uncut up in
You're getting ready to get that in your face.
New Tobacco,
Yeah.
up in Pennsylvania. And you know the
Oh, the giant tobacco nut statue.
the
I got the bomb.
the bomb.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The bomb. So she had a special because she had something she wanted to get rid of. She didn't want this or this. I said, oh, I'll take the 11. The stroke. Dude, that's knocked me on my ass.
That's really
It
strong.
was
cigar.
so strong.
Yeah, the warhead is
Oh,
really
wow.
cool concept. I'm not sure if I've explained that to you guys, but we did the warhead 13 years ago because it actually skipped 1 year. Like between Warhead 2 and Warhead 3, there was a year it wasn't released. But so for 13 years, it's been out on the market. The entire concept of that is a very full-bodied blend that we change the shape or vitola on each year. So people come up to me and they still don't realize it's the same blend every year. And they're like, you know what? Warhead,
Really?
yeah. And they'll go, Warhead 7 was the best one. I'm like, oh, okay. So that means you like Churchill shapes. And they'll stare at me for a second and go, no, that was just the best blend. I was like, yeah, but the blend's never changed.
Right. So they're thrown off by the safer side.
So in reality,
yeah.
that just helps you pick out what the best shape for you is on a full-bodied cigar, because it's a very high octane.
It's an ass kicker,
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
it's like a
knock me on my doors, huh?
If you don't
it
eat,
would, yes.
if you don't eat, to me, if you don't eat before smoking
it can hurt you a little bit, and it'll sneak up on you.
So with that said, that's telling me or saying to me, okay, it's all the same blend. The Vitola makes a difference in the taste of the cigar.
Oh yeah, Vitola makes a
absolutely.
huge
Yes,
difference.
it does.
Absolutely.
Yes, and you know this because you've had the Lanceros that smoke differently than a Churchill or a Robusto. You know this.
Yeah, we did.
Everybody knows this.
A lot of people don't. Most people don't, because most cigar consumers buy based off their wallet, which they should. To a certain degree, you should always buy based off what you can comfortably purchase. And
I guess I'm not buying any more cigars.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I'm just-
I'm on a
well, that's why you
income.
work here. You're both on fixed income, so you can get these cigars for cheaper. But yeah, so usually like Toros are only going to be 20 to 30 cents more than a Robusto.
Yep.
So and they're only going to be 40 cents more than a Corona Gorda. I personally like Corona Gordas.
I do too.
It's my favorite.
I do like them.
And I'm willing to spend 40 cents less for a 30-minute less smoke. Because that's also, you're only paying 30 cents more on average for a Toro to smoke for maybe 15 to 20 minutes longer.
Sure about that.
So your consumer is usually buying based off their wallet, which is why Toro's king. And
I can see that.
I can buy
so
that.
that's why it always is this weird give and take, because it takes just as much time pretty much to make a Corona Gorda as it does a Toro. The reality is the reason so that you're paying for time and tobacco. The only reason the price is offset is because of tobacco, because you're getting less. But you always have to pay for the same amount of time.
Because I gotta say, I was a full Robusto guy, but I smoke them down to like the nub.
Yeah.
Then I'm looking, I'm like, it's another 40, 50 cents max to get a Toro.
Yeah.
And I
So
get
you
the
get to
full
smoke
smoke
the
of a
entire
Robusto.
Yeah.
And you're throwing away the nut.
What's
Either
the
way, I'm still
MSRP
throwing
on
them
this?
$12.
$12 for an MSRP.
Yeah.
Really?
That's our company. Last year at the trade show, we released our most expensive cigar of $18, which is the same we released the year before. Our entire MSR portfolio tries to be under $20 MSRP. Sweet spot. I'm sure you guys noticed it, especially with economy, kind of people being unsure. $9 to $14, and that's 70% of our portfolio.
Man,
That's pretty good.
yeah. I mean, that hits, like he said, it hits right there in the sweet spot.
Yeah, right in your pocket.
Yeah,
That's a good pocket
Yeah,
price.
most people aren't really concerned with
No.
$10.
Maybe 14 a little bit, but 9 to 14 in that area, $11 is very, very good.
Yeah.
A lot of people 10 to 12.
Yeah. That's a good place to be.
And
And
you
you
guys
throw an
still,
occasional nice cigar in there for
Sure.
Yeah. we do the 601 line, which you guys do well with.
Oh. Dude,
That's
the
all
new one, the
Nicaraguan
20th
Puros.
anniversary?
Oh yeah, the 6120.
my
That's a
gosh.
monster, and that's just a very elegant version of 61 Blue. We wanted to make 61 Blue, which is just a great meat and potatoes everyday smoke. It's around $12 to $13. You're getting a Connecticut broadleaf grown in Nicaragua with all Nicaraguan tobacco. 93 rated cigar, and it's like 4 different Vitolas in the blue have been rated over 90. All under $13, and then we wanted, so it's like, how do you make a cigar to celebrate your breadwinner cigar? Like 61 Blue has been a monster for us pretty much since it came on the market 20 years ago. So we were like, all right, let's make a very elegant version. So Hector, our master blender, just made what I think is a great cigar especially for his price point.
Oh, it's fantastic.
$18 MSRP. So here in Mississippi, it's probably around $19. That's still,
based on.
and you smoke it and you go,
Excise tax and
yeah, but it doesn't make you feel offended by the price. It's under $20, and that's a great $20 cigar.
And with the MSRP, what a lot of people don't understand, okay, MSRP says $14. Well, like you said, depending on the state you're in, you can't sell it for MSRP because you got 70% tax in freaking New York
per cigar.
100, or whatever.
Yeah,
Luckily, we're only 15. Florida's zero.
Florida's 0. Alabama's 4 cents.
4 cents a stick. That's it.
Really?
Really?
How about that?
4.05 cents per cigar.
How about that?
Interesting.
That is, I didn't know that.
Me either.
Yeah, and that's
But that's also 7%. No,
This
depending
was
on
the
where you're
sales
at,
tax.
their sales tax could be higher. Because
9%.
Mobile is
9%.
9%.
9%.
Yeah.
And we're what, 7?
We're
7.5?
7%.
At that point, 2% is not a lot, but the 4.05%.
yeah, it's just
Stick
4
makes a
cents
big
is
difference.
added
You're-
on every cigar.
Because
That's
you're
it.
taking a $10 stick and you're putting a freaking 15% sales tax on it. You know,
That's why I like
that's
it.
15 cents a stick.
That's why it's always funny for
That
me,
goes
like
up.
when my accounts in Alabama get audited by the state. Because like one of the funniest, I was in one of my shops and the auditor comes in, and he'd been there for like 3 days. He was just trying to waste time. Like he's auditing a single brick and mortar shop that got audited the year before by the state. So he's only got a year of data to deal with. And he was there for 4 days because he's trying to avoid going to see other people, and he knew they had a back room and he would just have 2 computers set up. But he comes in and
We know how that goes.
my account had to sign a waiver because like, hey, my boss wants me you to sign this showing that I still need to be here. And he's like, yeah, sure, whatever, man.
Yeah, right?
Government workers.
Yeah.
Come on. Go
Yeah.
figure.
The dude
Wasting
finally,
time.
the guy shows up. I was in the shop at this time, and he goes, hey, man, we got an issue. He's like, I think I've got everything settled. Which he was an auditor for the state, and it was his last year of employment. So he's just trying to get through the year. And he's like, you're short for this 1 month by, I think it was like a couple $100. And he's like, I don't think that's possible. And he goes, no, you're short by a few $100s. And he's like, yeah, that means I sold like 10,000 extra cigars. Because it's only 4 cents per cigar. So he ended up, like, the math was going to be like, I think it was like 400.
Wow.
It was like $400 short. He's like, you're telling me I sold an extra 10,000 cigars? He's like, you have access to my checking. You can see all of the books for the entire business. He's like, so where would I have done 10,000 cigars in sales? So if you're looking like on average, he's like, you're saying in a month I did an extra 100,000 in sales. That somehow
Guess we got to start over again.
isn't showing up. And he's like, and they're both staring at each other for a second. He's like, how much do I need to cut you a check for you to leave? And he's like, 175. And he's like, please.
Here we go.
Like, that was the actual.
He
He just needed
cash. Get out.
He needed to go because he realized the guy just
Here's
finally
the
realized after like a week, like, I'm gonna go back to the office with nothing. But I killed
Right.
a week.
Putsky can understand. Here's the envelope.
Yeah, here's the envelope.
Off
Push
you
it
go.
over.
Off you go.
Just like the plumber inspector.
So
Off you go.
little Walter Cigar World. Who's your number one pick in fantasy this year? He participates in the
I'm in the rep league.
Oh, okay.
Sam and
Yeah, I'm in the rep league.
Garrett.
I did bad this year because the first 3 years I was in the league, I won it, got third, and then won it again. And last year, I think I got 10th. It's embarrassing.
Well, at least you don't have to wear a dress.
No,
Wow.
none of
It's
those.
coming up.
That is.
Um,
Well, I'm gone.
Oh,
Well, I
shit.
told you, taking pictures.
Oh, absolutely.
just
Absolutely.
wear a dress for you guys.
My son has to wear a dress.
Not our
downtown
league, but it's a different
Oh,
league.
nice.
He has to wear a dress and stand on the corner and say,
On
I
Government
suck
Street.
at fantasy football.
The day
Oh,
of
man,
the
you should have
draft.
set him up to do prom photos with every member of the league. Like, just stand behind him.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I got Milo's number.
Oh.
Well, you can't change the rules. You
Let me
can,
go to the
you can
restroom.
No, but you can take pictures.
Yeah, you can make an
Excuse
amendment. Be like, hey, you don't have to stand on the corner for the
Oh,
next.
Oh, I can't do that. He
But
would
we
be
got an
so
appointment
pissed.
at Penny's, and like you all just show up and rental this shitty
Oh,
tuxes.
He would be
Take
so
pictures of it.
pissed.
Oh,
Oh,
he would
my
be.
good God.
Yeah, that would be funny.
He
Though.
would do that last 2 weeks. He was
Sweating bullets.
He was sweating it worse than his 1 week comprehensive exam or as much. Oh no, I couldn't do that.
That would be funny.
I couldn't do that.
That would be funny.
Prom
That's
photos.
great though. That's not bad idea.
It's not.
I mean, you have a new logo for the league next year too. Like just
Oh,
Try not to take your prom photo with the logo of the league.
and
but he did say he's not doing it again.
Oh,
did
absolutely.
you get him a corsage?
I didn't know.
You should definitely like to pick them up to drop them off on the corner in the dress bag. Hey, I want to make sure you look good. Got a little matching boutonniere right
Put
here.
it this way. The president of the league, Milo, Patrick said, has to find another dress.
Oh,
They-
yeah.
They normally wear the same dress every year. Dude,
A
there's
little too
no
revealing.
No, there's no way he can
no
wear
way
that.
he's getting his leg in this
No.
dress. Patrick's a big boy.
And the
This dress-
shoes.
Yeah, and the
He's
dress
got to find shoes to go along
is
with it,
16.
too.
This dress is tiny.
So he'd look like a sausage that was overfilled, just like
Yeah,
blown out
yeah,
sausage
Yeah,
on
yeah.
a grill.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I understand why he was.
I respect it.
So,
So back to the number. Hold on, I gotta get my pick. Well, you're playing. Oh, you don't do fantasy football, do you?
not football. No. Well, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I do, but
I wasn't sure you said back to, and I was like, what?
No.
But
Number
I
one.
think I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with Taylor.
Interesting. I was along the lines. I think it's going to be a running back. But I was leaning towards Bijan Robinson.
I had Bijan before. I just don't know if Atlanta's gonna
Atlanta
have.
doesn't show up all the time. That's,
Yeah,
that-
and
that's the problem.
Like they're really good, but then sometimes they forget they have a
a team.
running back who could catch for
They have a team.
1,000 and run for 1,000. Like, because I've had him on fantasy twice, and there's plenty of games where I'm just checking, or I'm not like if I'm on the golf course, I'm like, I got Bijan this morning, and then like 9 holes in, I look, and I'm like, 0.2 points. What are we doing here? How is it? Like, do you guys like? I think they sometimes forget they have a really good player.
Football, fantasy football, the biggest difference to me with that, and just we play fantasy baseball here too, is baseball games start anywhere sometimes from 11 o'clock in the afternoon to whatever. So you do your lineup first thing in the morning, start active players, boom, you go back, make whatever changes you want, and then still before the game, guy goes on paternity leave.
Yeah.
And he doesn't start. So then you're
Yeah, I could
at least football an hour before the game, they tell you whether they're injured, not starting, or whatever, and you go because they all start at the same time.
Yeah, I don't.
Except for the night games.
I could never do fantasy baseball. Like that's a job. Like that
Yeah.
is a full-time career.
Yeah,
I don't play that.
if you really worry about it, you pick your team, you start your active players, and you make a couple of changes, and you go with it. Somebody gets hurt, you put them on the IL, you pick somebody else up.
Yeah, but it's
That's it. Now we got some people, one or two guys that they're
Right,
looking
yeah,
every
crazy.
day, looking for different
All the
pitches to
time.
get in the lineup and do all. It's
Drop this pitcher, put a new one in.
no, there's too many out.
There's-
it's
It's a lot.
It is
It's a
work.
lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I would.
But it's
Yeah.
only a $20 league. It's a win.
That's too much
$20
work
league.
for a $20 league.
Well,
Yeah,
But that-
200.
And that's why I'm saying for $20, I'm not putting a lot of work in it.
$20
to
I'm
get into
out of it.
fantasy football, I'm putting a little work.
Wait, how
in
much is
it.
your league for the
reps?
Reps, cash, and box of cigars from the company.
Okay, great.
Whoa!
Great.
So the winner gets 9 boxes of cigars.
No, it's split. So I
that would
think
be crazy.
the first year I won, I think I got 7 boxes or 6 boxes of cigars.
That'll
That's
last.
fucking nice. 2
that-
times 6 is 1,200 cigars.
Yeah, that's good math. That's good math, Bobby. That's quick math.
Yeah, but when you
But
ask
it's
them-
only 120
but when you
cigars,
ask them for
Yeah.
change,
not 1,200.
Yeah, I'm thinking of 60.
But
But that's nice.
yeah,
120 cigars. Yeah, I'm thinking, man.
that's good.
Yeah, I'm
math,
thinking of
bud.
60 boxes.
I don't know.
I'm thinking of 60
I
boxes.
And then, of course, reps, they're not paying for the cigars, so it's
Yeah.
all free.
sometimes.
So you get 120 cigars,
Yeah, around
and it's all real nice cigars,
Yeah, some of
which
them.
is nice. And what kind of cash?
A few $100.
As
I
long
think it's
as
like a
Bruce is
$50
involved.
buy-in or $60 buy-in. Nothing like something. I've had to buy in because part of my payout was just roll over my coverage for
Oh,
the next
great.
year. So I think I might actually have to pay this year for the first time in 4 years.
Be a good lick as long as Bruce is involved.
No,
There's some Don Kikis.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to
I
play.
think they have to be a
I like the-
$9
I like the
cigar minimum.
Yeah, I haven't smoked one.
So yeah, I'm trying to get into the football league this year, but I need help.
It'll wear you out. Honestly,
You ain't playing?
If I play, it's auto draft and I just let it roll. I don't care.
That's all right,
I don't
because that
care.
can work.
I don't care. I really don't. Baseball, I'm the same way. I don't spend a lot of
Somebody
time
asked me-
doing baseball.
I think it was Keith. Coach Keith said, "Been looking at football yet?" I said, "Keith, let me tell you how I do it. I sit down about 3 days before the draft. I print out ESPN's top 100 players at each position, and while we're doing the draft, I know who I want, and if I get to it's my turn and he's still there, I take him. I highlight as they go off. Number okay, boom, go. Or it's auto. It's basically an auto draft.
Yeah.
He comes in with a binder and
yes, yeah.
document protectors and all that stuff.
I make
Tabs.
I'll
Tabs,
work it in,
yeah. RB, WR.
No, it's all on one sheet.
I have
All play,
two.
and kickers, everything.
I have two different draft strategies that I always have to do. One, I will always draft 3 quarterbacks because we have a cap on 3 max. And so I always get, and they're always later in the round, but I always make sure I get 3 quarterbacks because it's basically an new age. I came up with it because everyone usually tries to have a huge number of running backs. Like you always want to max out your running backs as well. But running backs are a lot more replaceable than you would think. You need to have at least one really good all-purpose back. But your other guys you can't tell the difference. They're going to get about 80 yards. Starting quarterbacks give you at least 30 points.
Good one, yeah.
A good one. And half of them get injured every year.
Oh, yeah.
So halfway through the season, most people are starting like just a turd. So I always try to get 3 starters who I think will be healthy. At least 2 of those 3 will be healthy through the year. And usually I get all 3.
Wow.
And that way I have way more trade value halfway through the season because someone's looking out there like, I don't want to start Carson Wentz or.
Well, I look at it. One year, I took Pat Mahomes' first pick, and it went around.
That's a wild
and when it came back, I took Josh Allen. What are you taking 2 quarters? That's not the way you play, Pete. I said, listen, I got my draft strategy. I got my starting quarterback, which I can do either one. The other one sits on the bench and does what? Not play for somebody else.
And that's why I always try to get
35, 40 points.
Yeah.
So you can look at it either way. And then, like you said, some running backs.
Yeah. You want to get 1 or 2. You want in the first 2, I always try to get like the best wide receiver possible and the best running. But after that, then it's tight end.
Because we play 2 quarterbacks, 4 running backs.
Oh, you have the super spot? Yeah, that's.
Well, no, we only play 1 quarterback, but draft-wise,
Oh,
you got spots for 2 quarterbacks, 4. Well, no, the starting lineup is 1 quarterback, 4 running backs. Whatever.
Yeah.
You got the set 16-man roster, and the starting roster was like 9,
Right now.
whatever. The kickers, you can grab a kicker. People are like, oh, no,
yeah.
no good. Well, yeah, you want Aubrey over anybody else.
Yeah, but that's mine. And then I always take a flyer on a
Nice.
rookie. At least 2 rookies I take flyers on.
You never know with them.
Well, it's usually a quarterback and receiver, a receiver and running back. It's like,
Well, he's got to pay attention. If he's playing, he's got to
Nice.
pay attention.
Let's talk about the cigars.
Well, I'll go first like I
Yes,
usually do.
That's the way it goes.
Nice draw. It's a nice taste in my mouth. I'm really enjoying it. Nice taste in my mouth.
I
It
can't,
really
touch,
tastes good.
I can't
Tastes
even
well.
touch that.
Tastes well. You don't have to. You can if you want to. It really tastes nice. I'm enjoying it. Smoking well. Burning well. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Good.
I'm gonna give it an 8. It's really nice.
Bones?
It's really nice.
It's definitely a medium.
Yeah.
It's not overpowering by any means.
Mm-mm.
I'm not. It's burning well, but I have a bad habit of trying to even out the burn.
Yeah.
Before it gets where
Yeah.
I want,
Out of hand, right?
which is not the right thing to do because then you just heat up the cigar even more and
I mean,
it's but
it's all preference. I mean, I get it. I touch up a cigar more than most people.
flavor
then sometimes I'll-
wise,
Have a canoe.
I like
Not pay attention.
I got a little dry mouth, just a little bit. But with the coffee, I definitely give the cigar at least an 8.5 with the coffee in it. And it, like I said, it's donut shop coffee, not literally donut shop pod.
Yeah.
I have 8.5 overall for sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I do like it.
This
Hybrid.
this cigar is very deceiving to me because he said it was a medium cigar. I find it pretty light.
Okay.
But then again, I hit
Heavy.
heavy
You
in the
guys,
morning.
most people here smoke heavy.
I hit heavy in the morning, so this one just kind of went from here to here. It's light. It burns well. I like the way it feels. Obviously, we've all are very.
Box press or
We like the box press.
Yeah,
We do like that.
definitely the feel on your hand.
So the Laranja gets an 8.25 for me.
Okay.
The Lavazza gets a 9.0. It's good
Good
coffee.
coffee.
It's real good
Ooh.
coffee. I
How
like
about that?
I'm a big fan of the Lavazza. It's
All right, great.
It's good,
We
powerful.
gave him good numbers.
Yeah. So
Over eight's
overall, we're
good
gonna
for you guys.
probably go 9. total.
Great.
Yeah.
Overall,
So,
we got a 9, 8.25, 8.
yeah, I do like the band, and
Yeah, the band's
man,
pretty.
you know the thing is, most people when they walk into a humidor, they look at the bands
when they first start.
for no
Absolutely.
reason whatsoever. It has no bearing on
The
how the
cigar.
cigar goes, but it's attractive. It's got the gold. It's attractive.
See, for me, it's very Irishy, if you want to use
You
that
like that?
word. Yeah, I like that. It reminds me of Ireland.
It's
It
got
really
good
does since I
green
was
and
there.
gold.
And that's the green and gold. That's big in Ireland, green
Yeah.
and gold.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, like, wow, that's Irish. That's very Irish.
Fuck
That's a
that.
word.
Notre Dame.
I like
You know
that.
what I mean?
But it's a good
Yeah,
cigar.
we don't
a
want the
great
Notre
cigar.
Dame Association. Maybe we'd
No,
like
we-
a conference for
But
this
you know,
cigar to be in.
we all when we all started out, I first started out. That's not a bad looking label.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of like that.
Oh, I mean,
It
everyone
might be a
looks with
good
their
cigar.
eyes. That
Then,
did-
then you get into bands don't mean anything.
Bands don't mean a thing.
Brand names, just because it's a Padron, well, that's a bad example.
Yeah,
'cause
bad
most Padrones are good.
Fantastic.
Just because
Yeah,
it's a
great
new world
cigars.
doesn't mean they're all bad. Some of them are good. Some of them are, you know.
Well,
But
that's
I'm mostly either I like it or I don't.
Yeah.
You know, it's I'll smoke it again without a doubt. Would I buy it again? Well, I didn't buy this.
yeah. It's hard when you work in
Would
a
I buy
shop.
it? Absolutely.
Yeah.
For the price point you said?
Yeah, we don't. $12 MSRP.
Yeah,
Nothing
Not
crazy.
not bad at all. I
When
mean,
when are we going to see them here?
Probably within the next few weeks. We're just waiting on boxes.
are they 10 or 20 count boxes?
10 counts.
Nice.
10's, get this. I was on a part for the TPA the other day, and one of the shop owners says, "Hey, I get the 10s and the 20 count boxes. But then I break them down to like 15 because some folks don't want to pay. You know, oh, I want at least 10, but I don't want 20. I mean, I
Yeah.
like it, but I don't."
Yeah.
And I go to a small account, and he says he sells a ton of 15 counts.
I've never seen a 15 count.
I-
box.
No, he breaks them
He
down.
breaks them down.
Oh, okay. That makes so
So
he does like a 15 count pack.
Yeah, kind of.
the one thing I do like
And-
about Espinosa is their boxes are thinner. Obviously, for 10 cigars in there, box press sitting in there nice, and the boxes are pretty attractive as well.
They're
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
bulky. They're not.
No, I mean that's one of those things. Like there's a couple things that always crack me up that people say in the industry that just aren't true, but people always try to like, oh, bands don't matter. Like, bands absolutely matter.
Yeah.
They just do. It's like
It's your eyes.
yeah, as a cigar nerd, I hate to say it because like I used to be like, oh, it doesn't matter what's on the band because I didn't care. Personally, I didn't care. But I'm not a normal cigar consumer. Like most people aren't spending hours of their life every day reading about different cigars in free time. But that was me when I first got into cigars. Like I'd just read up because I was working at a shop. And I never cared about bands as much. Like it's a reference point to know what I'm looking
It's
at.
a marketing thing.
But
It's-
once I was in COVID, like I was helping out the shop I used to work at in COVID during COVID, because I was working on the arsenal at the time. So I was supposed to work from home, but I couldn't smoke at my house. So like I still have a key to the shop.
whose house is it?
My place, my apartment.
Can't smoke in the apartment.
Yeah, I didn't
Oh,
want to smoke
yeah, yeah,
inside.
Yeah.
But I wanted to, and I was like, I got to telework. I might as well. So I'd stay in the back. And then if I had free time, I'd help them out for online orders because I was still on their books technically, and I had a key. So
That's good.
I was an employee. So the state couldn't get mad at me.
Volunteers.
Yeah. But, and so then I'd be like, if I had a lull, I'd go help fill out online orders. The amount of customers who would call or call in orders, and they're like, oh, I can't remember what I smoked, but it was something Spanish. I'm like, all right, cool. We've only eliminated 10% of the humidor. And it was 1,000 square foot humidor. So you're like, there's something Spanish. Like, oh, I usually smoke Churchills. And we're like, the size or the cigar? And they'd be like, the cigar. I'm like, well, we're not a Davidoff store. So I think you smoked the size. And they're like, yeah, it's the size. I'm like, all right. Anything else you can go on? They're like, it's kind of brown.
Okay.
But
Narrows it down.
Then you got to get into the what do you like to eat to try and
yeah, and that's
narrow down there.
and that's probably the first time I realized, like, oh, everybody just looks at the band and grabs it, and they don't. Some people didn't even pay attention, and it'd be guys who I'd known for a decade that have only smoked 3 or 4 blends the whole time I've known them, and they still don't know the name of them.
And that is why
you tell people
you
to
take the label and put it in a book
or
Or take a picture of it.
or take a picture of it.
Yeah, you're right.
because we have a lot of women come in here and say, "Well, I'm here to buy some cigars from my husband, but I'm not sure what he likes, but I got pictures of them."
That's what
Yeah,
we need.
that's
There you
great.
go.
And we
Oh,
always
perfect.
suggest that too.
Oh yeah,
If we can't get that specific one, we'll get you something
Close.
ballpark.
close in
Yeah.
the ballpark. That's a nice T-shirt. I like that T-shirt.
Oh, thank you. Put it on myself.
You put it on your.
Okay.
I did nothing else for this design.
You got
Just put it
anything
on.
else for us from Messman? You got anything?
So we
new coming
got
out other than
the Avant-Garde and the 20th out right now, and the Warheads out, which I think you guys got all of those.
dude, they went fast.
Yeah, I'll get you more. And
They
then
went fast.
the next thing coming out from us is the Hybrid, which will be out next month, or should be. Boxes are the bane of this industry.
Right.
Espinosa is the flavor town.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if anyone ever tells you, and for all your listeners, when companies say boxes or bands delay them, it's actually the truth. Like the entire 5 years I've been with Espinosa, before when I was working at a lounge, everyone would be like, oh, yeah, it's delayed, boxes and bands. Like, you guys just weren't ready in time. It's always been boxes the whole 5 years
They
I've been
couldn't
here.
get the bands or the boxes.
Yeah, that's the biggest delay.
Really?
Yeah, tobacco's not hard to come by.
You guys got any problems with what's come up a lot in the TPA is customs?
We used to. I don't think we've had any issues lately. I haven't heard of any. That used to be a big issue in the past, but that was because Port of Miami used to cut cigars in half.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's a big one. They said one guy said I used to go through Miami and they were opening every package, every box, cutting whatever. Then I switched to New Jersey, didn't have that problem.
It depends, I think, on size of the company too. Like that has a big factor because obviously, if you've got more weight to throw around, they're also not going to fuck with you because then you're going to have to deal with a lawyer coming in, knock on the door, and they're like, "Why were you messing with the shipment of this multi-million-dollar company that we know isn't
Fucking around.
We
fucking
had-
around?"
Yeah.
We had,
So
I'm sorry, last week we had, I can't remember his name, a gentleman that was retired from customs. Big weight, and he trained people. I mean, this was his resume, and Ish brought him on, Ish from BMF,
oh, yeah.
BAMF cigars. A friend of his. And he was explaining, somebody said, well, we have the right, it comes in and, well, we stop a lot of them because, all right, suspected, a lot of it depends on what country they're coming out of, or if they came out of, say, Nicaragua and they made a stop in Panama.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Panama's used to be a big drug.
Yeah,
Whatever.
smuggle spot.
So they said, okay, we need to search this one. And they legally can hold the container up to, I think it's like 30 days. But then you get the big wigs that go to the bosses, and they're like, well, why are you holding up this?
Multi-million-dollar.
Shipment.
Yeah, yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. All right.
Because that happened. I know it happened to
Well,
us in the early days.
Have you guys ever had anything come up? I mean, I know there's a couple of companies out there that have had containers just disappear.
I mean,
disappear.
all of our stuff is flown in. Most cigars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of them.
Great.
Yeah, it's on a airplane in pallets. But I think that's most of the industry. Everyone always says shipping, but it's not actually on a ship. No one just wants to correct the consumer. Now, if it's anything from like Europe, usually like boxes, because some people get like Spanish cedar boxes made in Europe, or they'll get labels made. That's actually usually, I think, shipped, like on a shipping.
Okay,
container.
but everything else is flown.
A lot of it's flown.
How about
A lot
that?
more of
That's
it's
gotta
flown
be,
than
that's got to be
good.
expensive.
yeah, but it's cheaper than putting it on a boat.
Really?
Well, if you need product
You have
within,
to wait.
you got a month. Like you'd have to forecast an extra month in advance if it's
For
on a
this,
boat.
for the drive per se.
Because it's on a massive container ship.
Yeah, and that doesn't take 5
that's
minutes to get
a
across.
few,
Yeah,
like
across the
1,000
ocean.
different connexes on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, sure.
And you're also dealing with temperature variability a lot more because it's now in the open ocean. You're dealing with salt. You're dealing with
Yeah,
Heat and cool.
heat
Yep.
and cooling it,
And
and so your cigars would just come in
Something about shipping.
destroyed.
Like,
yeah.
I had a member of my family sent it to the post office. She had to mail a box. I don't know how to send it. I just send a slow boat to China. Goes to the post office. Says, "How do you want that? Slow boat to China." Look, I had a laugh.
I
I
love it.
felt sorry for her, but I had a laugh.
Didn't know.
It's a figure of speech that we've known for
Yeah, ever.
Where
Yeah.
I don't see the slow boat to China option. Like, oh yeah.
Oh, all right. We'd like to welcome our guest and thank them for joining the show from Espinosa Cigars.
He's welcome
And for the
anytime.
5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge, we're going to bid you a happy weekend from Mort, Bones, myself, Maverick, and Gavin for coming to the show. Have a great weekend, folks.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Thanks, brother.